a conversation with an ESL student about learning English.
Welcome everyone. Today we have a special guest who aced English proficiency. Welcome, John. Can you share your secret to reaching proficiency so quickly?
Thank you for having me. Well, consistency is key. Daily practice, like reading English articles and listening to podcasts, helped me immerse myself in the language.
Impressive. How did you manage to stay motivated, especially during challenging times?
Keeping the end goal in mind and celebrating small victories along the way helped me stay motivated. Learning became more enjoyable when I treated it as a journey, not just a destination.
Great advice. What were your favorite resources or methods for learning?
I found language exchange programs beneficial. Engaging in conversations with native speakers and fellow learners exposed me to different accents and expressions, making my learning more dynamic.
Smart move. Now tell us any quirky or unconventional methods that worked wonders for you.
Watching English stand-up comedy surprisingly improved my comprehension and added a touch of humor to my learning. Laughter truly is a universal language.
Fantastic insight. Now, John, any pro tips for our listeners aiming to achieve English proficiency?
Embrace the language as part of your daily life. Make English a friend, not just a subject. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're stepping stones to improvement.
Wise words indeed. Thanks, John, for sharing your valuable experience. To our listeners, take notes of everything John says.
You're putting some pressure on me, man, but I'm glad to share my experience with you and your listeners.
John, you mentioned celebrating small victories. Can you share an example?
Absolutely. When I successfully watched an entire movie in English without subtitles or effortlessly held a conversation without stumbling too much, those were my small victories. Acknowledging these moments kept me motivated.
That's fantastic progress. Now, considering your proficiency, how do you maintain your English skills?
I've made it a habit to read English literature regularly and explore diverse genres. It not only enhances my vocabulary, but also exposes me to different writing styles.
Impressive commitment. How about vocabulary building? Any particular strategies you found effective?
Learning vocabulary in context has been my preferred strategy. Instead of memorizing isolated words, I focus on phrases and expressions used in real-life situations. It makes the words more memorable.
Smart approach. Lastly, John, what's your take on balancing formal learning with more casual, everyday exposure?
It's all about finding a balance that works for you. While formal lessons provide structure, casual exposure through music, movies, and conversations adds that real-world touch, making the language more dynamic and enjoyable.
I totally agree with you, John. You've shared really great tips.
I'm glad to help. In addition, I would like to say that it's all a matter of studying hard. I strongly believe studying hard is key to learning anything.
Wise words, John. Thank you for being with us today and sharing your valuable insights. To our listeners, keep learning and keep those questions coming.
Thank you for listening to English Audio Lounge. We hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more audio stories to improve your listening.